Erin and Mike bring you into their world. It's not just chickens and the Angus herd. So take off your boots, relax, go beyond the ranch.
Hi guys, and welcome back to a little later edition of Beyond the Ranch, and our first one back since the 30 and 30, which threw a wrench in the BTR schedule, and then of course the 24-hour live stream, which really screwed some things up. I called this this episode of BTR greening up, but really I guess I should have called it something else, because Erin, you had your own plans for how we were gonna work things this afternoon. You might as well start out by explaining what happened and why we're a half an hour late. And a lot of you guys might know already if you've been waiting around, but yeah, take it away.
We just had a quick emergency room visit for some x-rays. So I was in the summer high tunnel, and I was prepping the raised beds with the BCS. With the walk behind tractor, and so I was forming the raised beds, and basically it's a rotary plow and it throws dirt one direction, and so I was walking alongside the very side of the...
We have a video that shows you doing that.
Yeah, if you look back you can find it. And so I was right next to the edge of the high tunnel, and I got kind of stuck, and so I was like, well, I need to back up a little bit. And so you control, so your directionality is on your right hand, but to actually your brake and stuff and the safety that you have to hold down is on my left hand. And so I'm holding the handles, and I got kicked kind of crooked, and so the tractor handle is here, and then I ran into a purloin, into a hoop on the greenhouse.
A metal pipe.
Yeah, the pipe that makes the hoop. Mm-hmm. And so my hand just got smushed in between the tractor and the hoop. So
right.
It's not broken. Well, they think it's not broken. So it's in the fleshy part of below my thumb is what really hurts. I have a hard time, it's hard to hold on to anything. And so this bone, they said, is difficult to see on x-ray. So they think it's not broken, but if it hurts in a week, I have to go see an orthopedist. But if it was tendons, it would be further down on my wrist. So she thinks it's okay. So
you're gonna make it though.
Yeah.
I had to laugh because right after you did it, I had stolen your Gator, because I was looking for a dead antelope that Beam likes to roll in. So I had stolen your Gator, and you called me and you said, hey, bring the Gator back. I need a tape measure.
I didn't stop.
No. And I wouldn't have known anything was wrong. You just mentioned it. I brought the tape measure back, and you said, hey, I hurt my hand. And then you could tell it really hurt. You could tell you were in pain.
It did hurt, yeah.
And then, of course, you didn't want to do anything for a while. You wanted to go back to work for a little while.
Well, I did.
Yeah, you did. You went back to work for another hour and a half. Before you decided, okay, maybe I do need to go to the hospital. So we could have been on time, everybody, but Erin wanted to keep working. So
I was going to quit at 5. So it happened about 4.
Right.
And so I was like, well, I'm going to work for another hour or so. And then I think Loretta went and got ice cream, and she came back with a blizzard, and I was like, well, it's time to just stop. And then I was like,
when the blizzard shows up, we're done.
Oh, this really hurts. And so, and I was really struggling to continue to run the tractor, because to start to make yourself go forward or backwards, you have to hold the brake, hold the, what is the red thing?
Like a safety deal.
It's your safety. It's your,
in case you get run into a pipe, you
let go.
And it stops. The machine doesn't continually run you over.
Yeah. And it works. So I was having a real hard time trying to hold both of those with my hands, so I was actually trying to run the tractor one-handed.
That doesn't work.
No. So.
No. Anyway, but that's why we're late. Thank you for all the email. I got emails and I got all kinds of stuff over the last half an hour.
We're all
people
good.
Wondering if we were okay, and thank you everybody who reached out and made sure that everything was fine. But really, it didn't take that long at the emergency room.
Yeah, no, there's hardly anybody there. So
yeah, pretty quick, in and out. Cost $1,000 to this thing.
Minimum. It may cost more. The estimate was $1,000.
Yeah. Quick X-ray, and there goes $1,000. So if you really do feel sorry for Erin, you can either buy a lot of tomatoes this year and try to pay for her thumb, maybe some beef jerky, you know, maybe. And if you happen to be a Patreon supporter, thank you very much, because you just bought this really nice splint. We have 2 new Patreon supporters that I wanted to talk about today really quick. Timothy Martin and Joe Glone, I think is what the last name is. I can't read my own writing. Thank you very much for being a supporter on Patreon. They're both $3 supporters.
Thank you.
$3 per month, and goes directly to the ranch and keeps things rolling around here. So thank you very much for that. Speaking of fundraisers, I saw a couple questions already go by about your big thing that happened this week. Was that this week, or was it last week?
It was this week. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all just running together. Yeah. The Mead, EPP's Mead, is finally done.
Yeah, so way back in like July, we started Edible Prairie Project, the nonprofit that I work for. And Matt, you can quit sucking up, okay? You're still gonna eat kale. We started a project, a collaboration with Big Lost Meadery, a local business here in town, to make a local mead. So we, Megan grew some black currants. I grew some basil microgreens, and some bees.
I did nothing.
Some bees made some honey, and thank you, Christy. Appreciate it.
Something fun.
And so we made a mead. And then it did its mead fermented thing, and then we couldn't get bottles, we couldn't get labels, and we couldn't get caps. So, all because of COVID. And now you can purchase mead. It's done. It's we bottled it last Saturday. We bottled it, and then Sam, who was one of the owners of Big Lost, did all of his website thingies. And
are you okay?
Yeah.
I've had some Motrin. Here, I'll give you that. It's hot
I've had
up
some
here.
Motrin, so thank you, Russell. Yeah, we went and bottled last Saturday. We hand put all the labels on.
We did. I made a video about bottling, and I was going to show it tonight, but things happened, and I wasn't able to get it all ready to go. But if you there is one on Facebook.
If you follow Edible Prairie Project on Facebook, or if you just want to go look at it, you don't have to follow, but you can. You can see the video. I shared it to our Wyoming Life's Facebook page also. So it's done. It's really good. It's really boozy. Christy, there might be mead at Roundup, but we only have a little over 300 bottles. So if it's sold out, no. But yeah, if you're local to Gillette, or you're going to be in Gillette in the next couple weeks for some reason, you can pick it up at Big Lost Meadery. But Matt shared a link. If you're interested in purchasing.
You can't buy it in all states. Like there's some states that don't allow alcohol to ship. So you have to check, see if it can ship to your state. And you can do that all online at their website to do that. We can't even sell it through our website. It has to go through theirs.
Yeah, no, we don't have a liquor license, so we obviously cannot sell. So it has to go through Big Lost website. So
tell us about what does it taste like? Because the first tasting we went to, I didn't like it. I was like, this is weird. But
so
it was
we tasted it in August, and it was still a little like bubbly because it was finishing and it was really like pretty. It was pretty abrasive still in August, but it sat in a tank for a long time, so it's really mellowed out. It's really hard to describe. I can't say, like, I'm not a wine drinker, so it's really like those subtle notes are not my specialty.
You sniff it and
No, Jeff, I didn't get a Demerol. I didn't get any pain med.
No,
so.
They asked her if she wanted pain meds, and she said no. She said, I've got Tylenol. And I've got Mike to do anything that I need him to do.
It really doesn't hurt in the splint. It really is not. It's not so bad. And I managed to get my hair up, so I think we're good.
Good job.
So it's blackcurrant mead fermented with basil. So it's not an overwhelming. You can slightly taste the berries. It is honey mead, so it's sweet.
It's also 18%.
It's
alcohol.
18% alcohol.
Yeah,
so I had a glass the other night, and I was good.
One glass, and you were a little loopy.
I was well, and like it hasn't been nice. Today was gorgeous weather. Actually, it was like the first really, really nice day of like spring, and like I've been complaining all week, but I still been outside every day working. So I was probably a little dehydrated and a little hungry, and then had some 18% alcohol. But then I got really tired.
You did. You got really tired. That's okay though.
Time to go to bed. So yeah, I think it's.
Are you guys? So you said you had 300 bottles of this, so it's a limited run on this, and then once this is sold out, you guys have the plan to go on to something else, correct?
Yeah. So if this goes well, obviously Big Lost has a lot more invested in this than EPP. So $3 from every bottle goes to EPP. We will make one more batch for sure. We're gonna make a rhubarb tarragon batch here before too long, and so we're just doing small tanks, like really small tanks right now. If that goes well, we're gonna experiment with some carrots and some different flavored honey, and maybe make how many gallons? Yeah, purple
You're gonna
carrots.
put carrots in an alcoholic beverage. Well, I guess they have mint juleps, so I mean, okay, right, yeah, carrots sounds great.
This has basil in it.
Well, true.
So purple carrots and maybe a different flavored honey. And maybe if things go well, maybe we'll make a big tank, which is how many gallons?
The big tanks?
Yeah,
They're like 1,000
gallons.
gallons. Yeah.
Gallons.
That's a lot.
Fingers crossed.
You did like 50 gallons for this run.
Yeah, we didn't do very many.
Yeah, it wasn't that much.
So, if you're interested, you can support us through that purchase. Thank you, Matt, for sharing that. It's really good. So,
I like it.
recommend
No, I didn't like it when we first tried it, and it had more. Like I think you're right. It was more bubbly. It was, because Mead is technically it's a beer. I mean, it's an old-fashioned medieval
more like a
times
wine.
beer.
It's like a
but it's
wine.
fermented like beer.
Yeah, it's fermented.
Yeah. So.
Well, wine's fermented too.
True.
It's rotten grapes. So if you go to Big Lost Meadery, and I believe you have to like scroll down, and it'll take you to the Vino Shipper website. You do have to purchase 2 bottles.
For shame.
So it's
Is that like a shipping thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to put them in probably 2 in a box.
Yeah, Patty, honey and veggies. Matt. It's good for
Oh yeah, Matt probably couldn't drink this. It's got vegetables in it.
It's not a vegetable.
It's a vegetable.
It's a fruit and an herb.
Okay. It's green. It's green.
It is called the pomologist. The mead is called.
Yeah.
And pomology is the study of growing fruit. So we named it the pomologist.
Yeah.
I came up with that. I designed the label too.
You did. Here, check out the label.
Props to me.
That is the label.
Name and graphic designer.
I'm twisting it the wrong way.
You're doing great.
There you go. Good job. No, it's really good. It's really good. So you won't be disappointed if you do try it out. You could make one with kale.
I'll tell Sam that.
Yeah, you could do a kale beer. I think JB Weld actually showed me in Washington they had some weird kale pop, like kale soda pop, that you could get that looked absolutely horrible, but thankfully nobody sent me any. So, speaking of which, we are going to do a really quick mail call tonight as well. We got a very interesting package sent to us from Maine that we're going to take a look at. You want to take some questions and stuff before we get that far and see how things go?
If any of you guys, I know some people have already ordered their mead online. Thank you guys for that. I do really appreciate it. Megan and I both do. So.
For sure. Oh, Patty Amato is here in the live stream, but not only here in the live stream, but actually here on the ranch as she's staying along with her husband Manny in the Airbnb across the road. Had a chance to meet them briefly before we took a little trip to the hospital. And really nice folks. Looking forward to their stay here on the ranch. So thank you guys for coming and visiting us and staying in the Airbnb. And we'll try not to work you too hard while you're here, and maybe give Jeff a day off and send Manny out to check house.
There we go. Have you weighed Bean lately?
Last time I weighed Bean, she was 45 pounds. So she just turned 7 months old.
She's such a funny dog.
She's a weird dog. She's she's one of those dogs you could follow her around with a camera like 24/7, and you would I could just have like a whole Bean episode of just her doing weird stuff. And like if you watch the 24-hour live stream, you got to see her. She went out and rolled around in a dead animal, and then jumped in the Gator with, was it Grace and I on the Gator?
I don't remember.
But yeah, and as soon as I got in the Gator, I was like, oh my! It about made me puke. I was gagging.
Yeah,
it was so bad.
You didn't have the camera facing you, which is disappointing.
It was horrible. It was horrible. But then she got a little bath in the yard.
She had a bath a couple days ago, and then
she had a bath the day before yesterday.
Yeah.
Or was it yesterday?
Yeah.
I can't remember. But same thing. Stinky dog.
Yeah. And there's an antelope leg in the back of my Gator.
that she was carrying around.
Yeah, can we throw that away?
Yeah, sure. I would have done it, but I had to go to the hospital.
I know, I should have done it too. I just carried it around all day. So Gary made the duck pond bigger, but we put a tarp in because our soil is super sandy, and she likes to stick her head underneath the tarp.
So apparently today she got lost under the tarp.
Oh, good. Oh,
and
good.
she came out panicked. Apparently, the kids said she was just freaking out. She got lost underneath a tarp. Jerry Wolf's heading to Wyoming in the morning. Is the store open tomorrow? What day is tomorrow? No, it's not open. It's not open until Wednesday.
Wednesday Thank you, Kevin. So sorry
Oh
for
my gosh,
injury.
thank you, Kevin. Wow.
Thank you so much. That's extremely generous of you. Yeah, we don't have health insurance. I mean, just full disclosure, self-employed.
Yeah.
Healthcare is a disaster in this country. So yeah, I mean, it's fine. We have a savings account and stuff, so it's not a huge. It is frustrating that we don't have insurance due to the state of insurance in this country, but. Thank you very much, Kevin.
Did you ever keep the cow out of the hay lot? Yeah, she has not been in there, but we did open up another gate and let him go back farther. So it may just be that there's someplace better to go. But
Two cows wandered home today.
I saw
Only
that.
one
Yeah,
calf.
they were hanging out. I don't know if this is I'm gonna try this for the millionth time.
It's never gonna work.
I'm gonna try switching over. Nope, didn't work. Why does that never work for me? So I was trying to switch over to the webcam. Never works.
Thank you, Michael, for ordering 2 bottles of the Mead.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, so the 2 cows came back, 1 calf. And
Does the other one have a calf, though?
No.
Have you gone and looked? No, like, has she physically had a calf? I know she doesn't have one with her, but has she birthed a calf?
Not that I know of.
Have
Number
you checked?
52, I'd have to look. I don't know off the top of my head. I do know it's number 52 down there, though.
Okay.
So
Either her calf is in the next pasture, or maybe she hasn't had one yet.
True. Anyway, it's been a day.
You think?
Yeah. It's been a day. Let's see. How many separate pastures are there? There's a lot. There's a lot. Like I tried to explain in the last video, like we don't do rotational grazing here because once July hits, nothing grows. But
it's May and nothing's growing.
well, true. Yeah, so they move through pastures and pick up, as they go along. So there's probably, I don't know, 8 to 10 different pastures that would move them throughout until the end of summer. So.
Oh, thanks, Jeff. Thanks for checking on that.
What's that?
52 hasn't calved yet.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, Jeff. How many bottles are available? I'm guessing of the Mead, 300 or something?
A little over 300.
Yeah, 300
But we
bottles.
we purchased a case that day.
We did. So.
Commemorative case.
We also got the first bottle.
Yeah, it's actually over there. So when you, it's like it's a tradition to keep the first bottle that's bottled and to never open it. So because EPP doesn't have we don't have our own office space. Well, we do. We have a room inside the Boys and Girls Club. But because it's a children's facility, I felt it was not appropriate to take the alcohol to Boys and Girls Club. So it's up here. So
yeah.
I'm safely holding it for EPP. So we'll keep it forever and never open it. It's bad luck. So.
Russ asked if we have found a use for the semi-truck yet. If we have hay, we will use it to haul hay. That's the whole purpose of having it. But,
maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Kevin Snow, everybody named Kevin must. Why does that have to be people named Kevin? That's nice. Awesome. Thank you.
I
How many
appreciate
more
it.
Kevins do we have here?
So I've got Mead now though, so I'll have to alternate with White Claws. The Mead's dangerous though at 18%.
It sneaks up on you, doesn't it? And it's sweet. It's almost like a dessert wine, kind of.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it'll sneak right up on you.
Thank you, Kevin.
The hell out of you.
But it's not like overly sweet. Do you think it's overly sweet?
No, it's not.
The basil helps.
Yeah, it's. I've had Mead that's like just a honey Mead, and it's way too sweet.
Yeah.
This actually, something takes the sweetness out of it.
Yeah.
And I guess
It's the basil.
Yeah. So. J&B Farms, what fence lines will Beckard be working on this year?
Is it a surprise?
Well, I've kind of talked about it in the last couple of videos.
You'll find out this week.
But we've talked about it in the videos already. So they're going to be here this week. I have a video coming up on Tuesday. I'm debating on whether or not Tuesday's video is going to be getting stuff ready for Beckard next week. We got to build gates. We've got to do some irrigation stuff at the garden, that kind of stuff. And whether I'm going to film that all day tomorrow
I should have been filming for days already. This project's been days. I'm getting a new fence around the garden.
Right. A deer-proof fence.
In theory.
In theory. She doesn't have a whole lot of faith in Keith. I don't know what is it.
No, I have faith in Keith. I don't have faith in the height of the fence.
The fence is, what, 7.5 feet tall?
Yeah. Keith says if it doesn't work, he'll fix it, though, so...
If it doesn't work, I think we're going to have to put Keith up as a scarecrow and just have him in the gardens. And if he sees deer, he just ooga booga booga, scares him away. That's going to be his job if it doesn't work. So
yeah, I'm super excited though. All the fence has been torn down around.
We've done a lot of work over the last week, tearing down all the fence, moving irrigation, sprinklers.
It's not done.
Everything, it's not done, but it will be.
We're getting there.
So yeah.
Slightly behind. This isn't going to help anything, but.
Well, you weren't going to help me tomorrow anyway. You got your own thing tomorrow.
I have to wash vegetables tomorrow for veggie baskets.
Can that thing get wet?
Well, I can take it off. No.
Then you're gonna be like, ow, ow, ow.
Let's also discuss. I had to put my watch on my other hand. This is very inconvenient.
I don't wear a watch, so I don't have that problem.
Anybody who wears a watch, put it on your other arm. See how that feels.
Is it upside down? No. Or do you do it the right way up? Okay, at least you did that.
Well, yeah.
You'd flip it over, it'd be upside down, wouldn't it? Maybe. All right.
I'm sure some people can sympathize with me.
I'm sure somebody feel bad for Erin because she had to move her watch.
You're like,
really,
this is really
somebody
a problem.
Break out the my sympathies cards. I would like to see them sent to Erin at P.O. Box 667, Gillette, Wyoming 82717. Show your sympathy for Erin having to move her watch from here to there.
Yeah,
it's not like you had to put it on your ankle or something. If you had to put it on your ankle, I would be like, wow, that sucks.
I'm not under house arrest.
Seriously, put your watch on your ankle and then tell me how inconvenient that is. Then I would feel, I told you we could make you a bigger band that could just go around that whole thing.
Yeah.
We could like zip tie it on. No. It's got Velcro. We just put some Velcro on the back of your watch, stick it on there. You'd never know the difference. Be great. How are you going to sleep with that thing on?
I don't know, because I sleep on my hands. Like I sleep with them, or like under my chin.
We have to like put it in a pillow.
She said put it up on my head too, because it throbs. It throbs pretty good if I put it. So I gotta hold it up. So I guess.
Again, sympathy cards to Erin Galloway, P.O. Box 667, Gillette, Wyoming 82717. I feel bad for you. I really do.
Matthew started this. That I can't cook. So you're gonna starve to death.
I'm not gonna starve to death.
Maybe you could cook me food.
You know how many times I have offered to make?
He's not a good cook.
Why do you say that? If you ever gave me the chance to cook.
Oh, whatever.
Name something I cooked that was not good. If it's so horrible, there has to be something that's right on the tip of your tongue. You'd be like, it was traumatizing, right?
You literally don't cook anything except for corn dogs.
Exactly.
And TV dinners.
I could make dinner. If you want me to make dinner, I have no problem making dinner. But every time I offer, and if you have a wife like this, every time I offer to make dinner, she says, no, I got it. Right? Isn't that what you say?
You also every day like make a bagel or an English muffin and eat it about 2 o'clock in the afternoon after
I forget about it. I put it in the toaster and then I go do something else and I forget about it and then I come back and I'm like, oh yeah, there's a bagel or whatever.
Yeah, I'm like, hun, you left your food in the toaster.
They need to make toasters with like alarms or something, because the microwave beeps at you if you forget.
Yeah, it does.
The toaster should do that. Why can't they make a toaster that just says, hey, your bagel's done. Can't
you just stand there and like finish cooking your food?
No, I got stuff to do. I ain't got time for that. I'm moving, and shaking. Yeah. Either way, I offered. So, take me up on it or not, I don't care.
Okay.
I won't starve to death. And you can cook one-handed.
I can take this one off. I think we'll be okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I made breakfast casserole in a video.
You're right, you did.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty good.
Okay, why don't you make that?
I should make that again. I should. I have to go back and watch the video and figure out how to make it because I don't have a clue. But, yeah, and ramen noodles. I didn't burn your ramen noodles.
Thanks, JB. Do you still need egg cartons? Yeah, I'll always take egg cartons. I just purchased some egg cartons, so everybody will give me egg cartons.
Yeah, we've got, 2 cases of egg cartons?
Yeah.
So, like 300 egg cartons.
No, I got 200 egg cartons. I bought 200 egg cartons.
Right.
That should last like 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
See, they made a dryer that texts people. Why can't your toaster text you?
Matt says he wishes.
Oh, he wishes. Oh, well, we should invent that.
Matt, why don't you go check the dryer?
Jeez.
Oh, see, Judy understands my watch dilemma. Thank you, Judy.
Yeah, and then she gave up on wearing one. That's how traumatic it is. That it would actually.
It feels really uncomfortable. Okay, here's the equivalent to you. Because you put one sock, push it down, and let it just pool around your ankle.
What the hell is wrong with you? Why would I want to do that?
And then leave the other one up. That's what this feels like.
No, it does. That's how you equate. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that is what I don't know. Very weird. Very strange little girl. Alrighty, you want to take a look at some mail call?
Sure.
Or you want to answer some more questions? 'Cause we've kind of been blowing off the questions here.
Yeah, but let's do a couple more. Like, let's focus.
Let's focus. Okay. How many eggs do you collect on an average day?
3-ish dozen.
Yeah, 3-4 dozen.
Half a basket.
Yep.
More if the dog doesn't chase chickens all day long.
She just wants to make friends and eat them. Actually, she doesn't eat them, but she does. You know, she'll hold them down to the ground until she gets yelled at. I had this great idea though. Somebody needs to make a collar that has. I got this thing on me still. Somebody needs to make a collar that has a walkie-talkie built into it, so that you can yell at your dog at any time, right? So you're just like, Bean, knock it off. And
yeah, we were discussing this the other night, and it's a great idea because she could use that. But so the kids, their trampoline is kind of outside our like bathroom window, and so I often have the bathroom window open, and I'll hear them yelling, and I'll hear them yelling at Bean, and so I'll open the window and I'll yell out the bathroom window, or you'll yell out the attic window, and she can't see us, so she's like, what? She gets this look on this face like, I can hear them, and I can't see them.
Weird. Tickets are still available for the June roundup. They sure are. VIP tickets are sold out, I do believe, but regular tickets are still available. If you can buy tickets and show up, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, and if you come, you can get the shirt on ourwyominglife.com, same place you get the tickets, and you could wear the shirt to roundup.
Right. Yeah, I have a feeling that it's going to be really embarrassing when everybody figures out they're all wearing the same shirt.
There's lots of colors available.
There is, but there's going to be a lot of people wearing that shirt. We sold a lot of those shirts. I mean, a lot of them that have gone out. So
even if you don't come, you can buy a shirt. And you can buy a virtual ticket.
You can buy a virtual ticket for $10, and you get access to the live streams and the Facebook group and behind-the-scene videos and stuff like that. So, yeah, lots of cool stuff. Somebody asked, was it Bengalator that asked if we've ever cracked open to cook an egg and there was a formed chicken inside. I've never had that happen. But you see blood occasionally. You don't see like feathers and beaks and eyeballs.
Well, not that
and
far
that
along, but I've seen an eyeball.
You've seen an eyeball?
Yeah.
Really? Were we having Chinese that night? Did you just throw it in with everything else? No. Stir it up in the stir fry?
Extra protein.
Yeah, a little extra. Just mush it right in there. If Erin can cook with tiny hands, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, but we'll be fine. I can make avocado toast for myself still.
You're not going to starve to death either. Nobody's going to starve to death. Kids, maybe.
Grace is turning into a chicken nugget, and you're turning into a corn dog.
I like corn
dogs. All you guys eat.
JB Weld asked what happened.
I hurt myself.
Today. That's why we're late. Because we almost did the live stream from the emergency room, but I'm sure they would have looked at us weird if we would have done that.
Yeah, probably.
They would have thought that was kind of weird. Alrighty, let's take a look at a mail call here. Oh my gosh, I can't get it out.
Oh no, it's falling apart.
Oh, it's falling apart. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I'm also in the way.
You are in the way. You have to have a sticker if you're going to be parked there. Okay. So, Maine is a state in the U.S. It's like way up in the corner everybody forgets about. But
do you think people forget about Maine?
I think people do. Unless it's like, foliage season, and everybody's like, I'm going to go to Maine.
They sent us some pictures.
They did. This whole box is our entire mail call today.
There's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff in here. There's some stuff that we're going to get to try.
I'm not trying.
You said you were hungry.
I'm not eating that.
There's some stuff in here that might be worth trying. Okay? Just keep an open mind. Pretend you took the Demerol. Keep an open mind, okay? All right. So there's a note in here somewhere that I should probably. I don't know where it's at though. Is that it?
We're super organized. No, I don't think.
Well, of course we're not organized because we're.
I don't think the note's in here.
It's not? Oh, it might be. Oh my gosh, it is. Okay, so is there a return address? There it is. The Jordans in Waltham, Maine. Okay.
Yeah.
So I like these kind of boxes because it's like the taste of their region, right? So it's like just a little bit of everything from the area, including pictures. But let's start right here. What is this?
I'm guessing maple syrup. Maine,
yeah.
pure maple syrup. Thank you.
Okay.
I will enjoy that. That I will eat.
I think I talked about this during live stream actually because it came in before the 24-hour live stream.
Yeah, it's been here for a while.
Yeah. Maine wild blueberry jam. You like blueberry jam?
I prefer like cherry, but I'll eat blueberry.
Stone ground mustard.
Oh, I like mustard.
Okay, so there you go. That's for you.
Where is this made? This is made in Maine also.
Well, yeah, everything's made in Maine here. Fox family potato chips. Barbecue potato. You can open these.
Oh,
Barbecue
those are
potato
good.
chips from Maine.
Such interesting packaging.
Oh, and there's salt and vinegar ones.
Oh, those are probably better.
There's also, okay, this is like mixed stuff from Howland, Maine.
Spices.
Spices. Okay, that's for you. That's, I don't know what that does.
Or I don't know how to cook.
There's no reason to put a spice on a corn dog. Unless ketchup's a spice.
Zesty ranch dip, onion garlic dip. Just a bunch of like dip mixes.
Okay.
I'm not eating those.
William, I'm going to answer your question here in just a second. The weird food for when Matt visits the ranch next time. This is haddock fish.
Dried fish.
Oh, yeah, it smells like fish. You can smell it through the bag. Refrigeration recommended. Oh,
no.
Crap. We missed that one. It's been like 90 degrees up here today. Okay, that might not be good anymore. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize that needed to be refrigerated. It says recommended. It doesn't say required.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
Really? How many times do you want to go to the emergency room today?
Maybe twice.
Should I try it?
I don't
Dried
know.
fish.
It's dried. Why would it need refrigeration?
It says refrigeration recommended.
Not required, though.
Seat belts are also, well, they're not, they're recommended in some states. I don't know if they're required in all states. Helmets are recommended.
I just got a whiff of it.
Okay, I'm not, that's really fishy. Okay.
We didn't get any lobster.
Lobster, I got a bumper sticker.
Here's some Moxie.
Oh, I want to try that, but it's probably not cold.
No, it's not cold.
You should try this with me.
You try it.
You try it with me.
We'll see.
Okay, so Moxie soda, if you read Stephen King books, he talks about Moxie soda. I always thought it was made up. I didn't think it was a real thing. So I do want to try it.
Okay, then try it.
But you have to try it too.
I'll try a drink.
So I've heard you either love this stuff or you hate it.
If that explodes all over me, I'm going to be irritated.
Okay, it's a little warm.
Of course it's warm. It was hot up here today.
Well, that's different.
What's it taste like?
I don't know. You should try that. Has anybody ever tried Moxie soda?
I can smell it.
Try it. Put it in your face. Oh, come on. That's a little baby drink.
Kind of cough syrupy.
Do it again. Take a bigger drink, though. No. Take it like a shot of it.
It's not very good.
It's got like a
cough syrup taste.
Trying to figure out it's almost got like a licorice taste to it
Oh, yeah.
at the end.
Maybe it's better if it's cold. It says distinctively different.
It is.
That's their marketing campaign.
Okay, moving on.
We got a shirt.
Yeah, they're actually house movers. They move houses in Maine. Lobster bumper sticker. Put that on the.
Oh, yeah, that'll
On the Gator.
look good here in Wyoming. Landlocked.
Magnet.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Got a Maine license plate. This is my first Maine license plate that we have for the license plate wall. Cow lady. Took me a second to figure that out. A cow lady. And then we have a little gift that threw us off for
I
just
got really excited for a second.
really. Erin got like she was like dancing excited. She can't dance with her thumbs anymore though. But that was this little guy here. What is this thing?
It's an emu egg.
It's an emu egg. I'm gonna drop it.
Please don't.
Yeah, that would be bad. It's a real live emu egg, which you weren't sure if it was fertilized.
Yeah.
So I actually had to call the Jordans in Maine and ask them if it was fertilized, and it's not, unfortunately. They have 2 females, so that's impossible.
I mean, that's good birth control.
Right. They're
Unless
sitting
you
on my
want-
license plate.
Sorry.
So anyway, this egg is apparently the equivalent of 12 chicken eggs.
Yeah.
And
They also sent this picture. This is.
you want me to get it?
Yeah, sure.
Because you have a broken thumb.
It says George the emu.
He's out for a ride in the car.
Well, but you said they have 2 girls.
Okay. Well, maybe they have a girl named George. Maybe it's short for Georgia. I don't know. Maybe they're well. Okay. Anyway, this egg.
Aw, there's baby cows.
Can I finish talking about the egg?
Yeah,
The
go.
equivalent of 12 chicken eggs. So while Matt is here, you have to subscribe. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss this.
It's been sitting
While
up here a
Matt
long
is here
time.
this summer, Erin is going to make.
I don't know. It's been sitting up here a long time.
Well, it doesn't say anything on it about being refrigerated. There's no sticker that says refrigeration recommended.
We didn't get a whoopie pie, no.
So I think we're good. We can make it, and we could always get another one. I'm sure we can order
we just
another
probably
one.
have to get another one. Yeah.
But
trying to see if there's more pictures of the emu. I really want emus. That's our next project.
We're going to have an omelet made out of this giant egg.
Well, someday
That's what I'm trying to get to here.
Someday
You
I'm
keep
gonna.
interrupting me.
Yeah, someday I'm gonna have the thing that hatches out of that though.
Erin wants an emu so bad.
I want 2
2. So if you happen to have 2 emu,
babies.
is emu plural?
I don't know.
I imagine it is.
No more pictures of the emu.
If you have an emu, it sounds a weird word. Emu.
Emu.
Emu or emu?
I don't know.
Is it? I don't know. But anyway, if you happen to have one laying around that you're not doing anything with, just give it to
I
Erin.
want a baby though.
Well, maybe if you got a tame one to start with.
I want 2 babies. Yeah, I know they won the war against Australia. I just want 2.
You're so silly. So that is male. Did you show any of the other pictures that the weird things they do in Maine?
Well, their children are in most of them.
Oh, true. Yeah, they had one
And
with
they're not on the internet like
no.
we are.
There's
so.
one with a deer in the back seat of
yeah,
their
but
car.
they're childs.
I
in the
know. I
picture.
can cover up the kid. Well, yeah. We have cows.
Do you see what the cow's drinking?
Oh, I didn't notice that. That's funny. That's probably not PETA approved.
I don't want to eat one for Thanksgiving. I just want a pet.
God,
Yeah, I know how mean they can be. I watch all the TikToks about all the emus.
it's not like it's gonna break her thumb or something.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah, she can whack it over the head with her splint here.
They're like real life dinosaurs.
They are
They're pretty cool.
big and scary.
George goes for a ride in the car. Like, that's pretty cool. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. The Jordans from
I did
from
get
Michigan.
really excited when I saw that egg.
You did. You were very excited. You thought for sure we were hatching out, and she's like,
But then I was like, I have to find another one.
She was gonna go sit on it, like.
No, but then I was like, then we have to find another one because you don't want them to be by themselves.
I would eat some chips, but I imagine they're pretty loud, and
Pretty
my
loud.
microphone would pick that up like crazy. So thank you very much, guys. We do appreciate it. If you have anything that you would like to send for mail call, you can, of course, do that at P.O. Box 667, Gillette, Wyoming, 82717. So anyway, what else are we up to today? Besides this mess.
I broke my hand.
Yeah.
It should have said squished. It's squished.
Yeah, but you can break things by squishing them, too.
Not broken until next week.
Until next week, then we'll see. Yeah, exactly. Alrighty, so coming up, we have Beckart is going to be here with the big fence build coming up next week. You can catch all that on our Wyoming Life. Also, what else do we I had
Ranch
something
Roundup
else.
is like
well,
just
Ranch Roundup is like right around the corner.
Yeah, like in a month. Oh, God.
You might still have this on for Ranch Roundup. That might be fun.
No.
No? reading comments.
You're not supposed to put ketchup on a hot dog.
Really?
Mustard.
Oh, there you go.
Ketchup's gross.
You don't like ketchup. Grace and I like ketchup. You and Kenzie like mustard. And Lincoln,
Nothing.
He doesn't want anything on anything. Just likes it plain.
Yeah.
So that's even weird. Like a plain hot dog, I can eat a hot dog with mustard. A plain hot dog, just eating a plain hot dog just doesn't feel right. It's just kind of like mush. Not enough there. It's a little weird.
Do you like your new Gator?
I do. We've still been playing around with some modifications. Of course, we put the horn on there, which I'm not quite sure if I like or not. We got the gun rack put in. We got the snorkel put on, which I haven't shown that yet. What else have I done? Lights. So yeah, it's definitely a work in progress, and
It's
trying
pretty
to make
much done though.
Yeah.
I said the budget's done.
Yeah, there's nothing else that we can really do unless put that hover conversion on it, and no, can't do that. Are you having problems with the eagles?
I haven't seen the eagle. The chickens are back out.
Yep, chickens are back out. Eagles are gone, hopefully. Haven't seen them for a while, so
It
hopefully
was
they're
only
gone.
one. I guess we don't know. Everybody in the comments is like, it's a breeding pair. I don't know that it was. I mean, it very well easily could have been, but we also don't know that for sure. So
No. We did see it was hunting Jeff one day. That was kind of funny. He was out working on a fence, and it was sitting probably, 100 yards from him, just watching him work on a fence. Yeah. And I don't even think he noticed it at all. But alrighty, guys, we're going to wrap things up a little bit early today just because Erin's got to get some rest, and we haven't eaten anything yet since, a while ago. Is that your dinner?
I had 3 of these.
Let me eat one of them.
It's also loud.
I'll eat it quietly.
Why does your gator horn sound weird? There was a lot of comments about the gator horn.
It does sound weird.
It's just the horn.
No, it's okay. So let me finish chewing this thing. That horn I bought to put on the old Gator at once upon a time, and I never did, and it sat on a shelf. So it's a 2-piece horn. So it has a high range horn and a low range horn that you're supposed to tie together, so you get a deeper, fuller sound.
Okay. Did
Well,
you lose part of it?
No, I have all of it, but the problem is the new wiring harness only has a hookup for one side of that horn. So I tried the high range one. It sounds utterly ridiculous. Sounds like RuPaul running through the field calling cows. I mean, it's just horribly high pitched. So I put the low pitch one on, and then I was looking at it today, and Jeff was helping me, and I think that where I put it and where it's at underneath the hood, it's vibrating some plastic underneath the hood when you hit it, so it makes like a weird kind of almost like a resonant kind of harmonic sound. It kind of has that vibration sound to it. So it may just be a matter of turning it so it
doesn't vibrate,
doesn't blow directly into the hood, which is what I think it's doing. So that's as much as I know about the horn. I don't know.
Why'd you guys all make fun of the horn?
I don't. Everybody made fun of the horn. It was horrible. I felt bad for it. I was like, dang. Yeah. I had people telling me that I had to put an air horn on it, because I just need to blow out some cow's eardrums if I'm sitting next to her.
Lincoln will learn that there's a horn, and he'll just sit in the Gator. So no.
Well, the original horn I had, the train horn. I had a horn on the original Gator, which was one of those novelty horns that you could switch. Like a
music box.
Yeah, like a musical horn.
It had like you put in a code 347 enter.
Yeah, and then it would play the the fight song from Notre Dame or whatever, and it had different
jingle
songs, jingle bells, and all kind. But I did have one horn tone on that I used quite a bit. I could call the cows in with it when we were caking and stuff like that. So. And it had a PA on it. You could yell at the cows and all that kind of stuff. I have a mega horn that I can yell at kids with.
Is it a mega horn?
Megaphone, mega horn. I don't know what they're called, but so it's something to goof around. Are you having trouble with that watch thing? Yeah. What time is it?
8:14.
Does it still work?
Yes, it works.
Look at that. It still works. I wouldn't think it would work.
I don't know where to put the watch in relation to my wrist bone.
Maybe we should get you a pocket watch. I've got a few pocket watches, actually. No?
Is it going to count my steps?
Well, apparently, if iPhone or Apple or whatever steps back, and they should do an Apple iPhone pocket watch. Like a conductor watch, that you take out. That would be cool. No? You don't like that idea? Fine. Alrighty, guys, we are going to hang it up. We're going to, kind of sounds like a clown car. You're right, it does. We are going to hang it up for tonight. Thank you to our moderators for hanging out with us and keeping you guys up to date on what was going on. We were a little bit late, like I said, due to the emergency room. But
thank you guys so much for the super chats.
Yes, thank you very much for that. At the end, thank you to our moderators for keeping us all online. Matt Fensel here, William Dunn. Who else was here? Was that it for moderators that was here tonight? I think that was all that I saw. So. If you ever want a chance to meet your moderators in person and make sure that you get yourself signed up for the Ranch Roundup, come on to the ranch June 26th.
Come on to the ranch.
June 26th and 27th. Hang out with the moderators and other fans of the channel, including Christy Dunham, who purchased her tickets just a couple days ago. I noticed that.
Thanks, Christy.
And Rebecca Davis is going to be here. I think Easy's going to show up. I'm not really sure on that one, but he'll probably float through at some point. So we're going to see Jeff Lake will be there. Yeah, just a lot of fun and a good chance to hang out on the ranch. So if you're looking for something to some kind of vacation this summer and post-COVID, are we post-COVID yet? No, we're doing something. And
I mean, Wyoming's pretty post-COVID.
Yeah, you can come hang out with us and we, hug and sneeze on each other. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time. New video coming up on Tuesday, Friday on Our Wyoming Life, and we'll be back here the first Sunday in June. We have a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the way that weeks fall. We do our live streams on Beyond the Ranch on the first and third Wednesday. Man, Sunday. It is hot up here. I think my brain's boiling. First and third Sunday of every month here on Beyond the Ranch. And we also throw our podcasts up here, which we're going to get back in the swing of doing, hopefully.
Oh, we are.
Well, something like that. So thank you, guys. We'll see you next time. And until then, have a great week and take it easy. Don't take any wooden nickels.
Watch out for your hands.
Yeah.